Hi guys, it's Erica and I'm here to bring you a review on Real Techniques. I went to Ulta about a week or two ago, I want to say it's about 2 weeks ago, and I noticed that they were having a sale on their Real Techniques. It was buy two, get one free. I love Real Techniques. I currently own some brushes already. Actually, I own quite a few of the regular brushes. I have one from the Bowls collection. I'm looking forward to getting some more. But I figured I wanted to get some more Real Techniques stuff. And not necessarily brushes, but I did notice that they had a new item on the market. Even though I wasn't really looking for any brushes, in order for me to buy two, get one free, there were some things I was like, well, I do need another blush brush or another angled brush. I use the angled brushes for blush. I don't know. I do have the Real Techniques blush brush, but I don't really particularly care for it to use for blush. I like to use it for either all over or to wipe away anything that I set under my eye. So I decided to get the Real Techniques sculpting set, and this is what it looks like. And I decided to get the set because it contains the actual setting brush. So as you see right here, this small little brush here is a setting brush, the fan brush, which I already have two fan brushes, and then the sculpting brush. Now the sculpting brush is you can use for cream or liquid makeup. Of course, the fan brush, I like to use the fan brush for highlight, and so I just fan it right here on my face. And then of course setting when you set under your eye. As you can see, Real Techniques has new packaging, and I'll show you the old packaging in a minute. And I was like, well, hey, why not buy the set when I'm going to buy two and get one free anyway? So I felt like I got a good bang for my buck. And the price I had paid for the sculpting kit, it was $19.99, and I had the $3.50 off coupon. Yeah, $3.50 off 10 coupon, so it brought it down to $17.99. So I paid $17.99 for these three brushes. Another item that I did not know that Real Techniques apparently has had, because this is an old packaging, this is a deep cleansing gel. It's made from makeup brushes, and this is what it looks like. And this, of course, this is the old packaging that I was talking about. So it's a nice size bottle. It's 150 milliliters or 5.1 fluid ounces. So this is a good size for cleaning. What I really want to get is the Cinema, I can't remember the second name, but I want to get this Cinema Secrets. I want to get that and try that out because I like easy cleaning. I don't like to go through all the, I got to take my brushes, wash them, and put it on the soap and rinse them on. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all makeup gurus, makeup beauties out there, you know you don't like cleaning them brushes. I decided to get this out to try, not just with my Real Technique brushes, but also with just my regular general brushes. Which brings me to this product. Now this product is new. I've never seen it before. It says on the packet new. And this is the Real Techniques Brush Cleansing Palette. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. This is new packaging. Up here, improves makeup brush performance. New, it actually includes, I believe it's 2 packets. Yeah, 2 packets of the cleansing gel that I already have. Oh, my face. The cleansing gel that I already have. So great makeup application starts with a clean brush. The brush clean, I can never talk on camera. The brush cleansing palette helps sweep away makeup, oil, and impurities from bristles to give you truer, more consistent color application. So up here they have like the bristle sizes, which you're supposed to do. And it's only 3 steps. They tell you step 1, step 2, and step 3. So let me see if you can see over here on the side where right here is for the small brushes. Is that small? Yeah. This right here is for the small brushes. These grooves right here are for the medium brushes, and the larger grooves are for the larger brushes. So I'm going to try this out on camera. I just wanted to review the product to see how well it works, along with the deep cleansing gel. I already have, I'm going to link down below, I have a makeup cleaning glove that I got from Vanity Planet. So I'll leave that link down below to the video, and also the link to the glove if you want to check out the glove. On the back of this here, it has like a little slip so you can slip your hand in it. So basically when you have the palette, it's going to look like this. in your hand while you're cleansing. So I already have my brushes by the sink ready to go, and we're gonna go do this and try it out. First impressions. Hey guys, I am back. I am in my kitchen, as you can see, obviously, and I have already opened up the packaging. So this is what it looks like. It looks much smaller than it does when you open it, but you're supposed to slip your hand in here like this. Actually, not like necessarily this. Like this, I guess, depending on whatever hand that you're good with. Again, here are the bristles. So this is for the smaller brushes, the medium-sized brushes, and the larger brushes. Here I have my Real Techniques complexion sponge. This is full of Real Technique brushes, and this is full with different brushes from e.l.f. and BH Cosmetics. Actually, yeah, and I have like one Wet n Wild one, but mostly BH Cosmetics and e.l.f. brushes. So I'm going to start out with a Real Techniques brush first, just to see how it compares to doing it with a brush such as from e.l.f. or BH Cosmetics. Going over the steps, step 1 says slip hand into the palette and squeeze a dime-size amount of our brush cleansing gel onto the tool. Add warm water to the palette. Step 2, swirl brush into the gel and water across the various surfaces until the brush is clean. Rinse bristles thoroughly, being careful to not fully immerse the base of the bristles. Squeeze out with excess water, or squeeze out the excess water. What? I never can talk. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Step 3, rest your brushes across the surface of the tool to air dry, or use the panoramic cases from our set sold separately to dry brushes upside down. So if you have any Real Techniques sets like the one that I have, I believe it should be a case in there, but I have the cases. I can't even tell you what I did with the cases, so I can't actually use the cases, but you can actually use the cases to hold your tools in. So just put the brush upside down in the case, and that way it can dry, because you know you're supposed to let your brushes dry this way so the water doesn't run down into the ferrule and the stem of the brush. I'm going to go ahead and get started and get my water running. It said warm water, so I'm not going to get it too hot. And I'm going to use one of my favorite Real Techniques brushes first to clean, and this is the Expert Face Brush. I use this to go around my eyebrows when I am concealing my eyebrows, under my eyes, when I do color correcting, and sometimes I use it all over my face if I'm just doing like a CC cream. So this Expert Face Brush is wonderful for any and everything. I mainly use it for liquid, and as you can see how dirty it is, I use it mainly with liquid products. So I would consider this a medium-sized brush, so I'm going to go ahead and slip my hand into the palette. Already, oh Lord, I'm dripping my free stuff everywhere. I can't be wasting free products. Lord have mercy, can't be wasting free products. As you can see, I've already ripped open my brush cleansing gel, the trial one. I do have 2 of them. So I'm going to, actually let me split my hand out of the palette because you can't do that and this at the same time. So I'm going to add the gel to, go away bubble, to the tool. I said a dime size amount, but yeah, that's about a dime size amount, right? I didn't go too overboard. I might win a nickel, maybe. I'm gonna slip my hand into the palette, add a little warm water. So, I don't know if you can see it. I didn't want to point my camera down, but add a little warm water. And I'm gonna go over the middle. As you can see, the water is turning dark. I think it's doing pretty well. Swirl, 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 swirl and swirl, 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 swirl and swirl. So as you can see, the water's dark and the brush is getting clean. So let me rinse this off. I'm going to try it again. Add a little warm water. Continue to swirl. Now I'm going to rinse. I'll rinse off the palette. Going to rinse the brush. And as you can see, the brush still is a little dark, which is normal. But I probably can get a deeper clean. So I'm going to try it one more time. Squeeze it down, try the mount. And I'm just going to see if it gets any cleaner. This is after the second wash. It still has some little color to it, but I'm not dissatisfied because that's normally what happens with brushes. You still have a little color up there, but it is clean. I did squeeze as much of the water I could out of it. Sometimes I like to give it like a little fan shake to get the excess water out of it. And yeah, cleaned, brand new. And one thing I like about Real Technique brushes is that it doesn't take long for them to dry. So that's what I love about it. And also the smell, it leaves a really nice scent. Like, it's almost like a floral. To me, it's like a floral type scent, but not overly. Oh, it smells like that. What is it called? It smells like sunflowers. That's what it is. By Elizabeth Taylor, I want to say, or was it Elizabeth Arden? I don't know. But if you know that brand, Sunflowers, that's what it smells like to me. That is with the Real Technique brush, how the cleanser and the palette worked. Now I'm going to grab one of my BH Cosmetic brushes that I use most often and see how well that works. This is my BH Cosmetics. It's the rounded face brush. I believe that's the name of it. It is rounded. I can tell you, I know it's rounded. Face brush. I use this. Sometimes I use it with my liquid foundation, and then sometimes I will use the same brush and go over with the powder. But yeah, as you can see, I use this brush quite often, and I may do the same thing. I might just use it to apply CC cream on my face and keep it moving. But we're going to see how well that the cleaner holds up to this brush. So that way, you know what I'm talking about? Or in my case, sometimes I can just kind of water brush, extra brush, some of it. I'm going to put it in my palette, and I'm going to go a little hard because I want to get that heat clean. So again, it's going well in the makeup material. You're going to clear brushes, because for clear you know, makeup builds up in your brushes. You start seeing your face, they break it out after you are putting on makeup, and sometimes you clear brushes. You clear brushes at least twice a week. Sometimes I go live, go a month. I don't ever go longer than a month on my brushes, but here we are so far. So I'm going to rinse the piece. How to take it out. This one, not much came off. Like a little came off, but it's still quite dirty. So let's try this again. And this is just a test to see how well it works with other brushes. Well, Real Technique brushes versus other brand brushes. So I'm going to put water. I might put a little dab of water in. And I'm going to go over again. I'm going to be in the middle and large bristles. Let's get on my shirt. Makeup getting around. So as you can see on this brush, it is still dirty. So with the Real Techniques brush cleansing gel, depending on how dirty your other brand brushes are, this might not be best. You can still feel the kind of like cream of the foundation on the brush. So it has that slick feeling. It's still dirty, as you can see. So just as a tester, as you can see, it's starting to get, and that's the only thing I don't like about these things, is that they start to get dirty. And I don't mean dirty, but they start to leave the residue of the makeup on it. And my other cleansing glove does the same thing. So I'll be right back in a second to see how well the palette works with the Dr. Bronner's cleansing soap. Hey guys, I'm back. So there's going to be some background noise. Husband's watching NCAA, March Madness, and the kids are now awake. Outside of all that, I finished washing all of my brushes off camera, And as far as the conclusion goes, so this is a first impression review. 5 out of 4 in when it comes to dirty brushes with liquid foundation. I would use it hand in hand. So I started using the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap along with the Real Techniques brush cleansing gel, and my brushes got super clean. Now, if you don't want to go through all that, you don't want to spend the money on the brush cleansing gel, and you already use Dr. Bronner's soap, go ahead, so be it. Would I buy the brush cleansing gel again? Yes, but only on sale. I would say that. If it's a regular price, I probably wouldn't buy it. But if I catch it on sale for a good price, I would buy it again. And I like it in combination with the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. It works really well with that together. So I use with the dirtier brushes, especially ones I use for my face, for foundation and powder. First, I used the Real Techniques brush cleansing gel. Then I added a little Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap along with that. And my brushes came out really good. It didn't leave that color residue. Like, I had brown complexion, so it didn't really leave that brown complexion. It did on some of them, but I mean, that's expected of brushes, so that's not a big deal for me anyway. If you want your brushes super clean, like you pulled them out of the packet, then go ahead. So, be you know. Do what you gotta do. With that being said, I think the review was really good. I think my first impression was really good. It wasn't something that was terrible. I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna go buy it again. One thing though, so I opened up the sculpting kit and I was cleaning the sculpting brush. Now, of course, on the cleansing gel it said do not immerse the brushes all the way in water or whatever. I don't feel like I immersed the brush directly under water. I mean, enough to get all of the soap out, because sometimes you can have soap residue left over, so you have to make sure that you rinse them really well. However, with the sculpting brush, I washed it like I wash my normal brushes, but only at the end of the, so you know, it's slanted. So this is the top part, this is the bottom part where it slants down. Here at the end of the slanted or the sculpting brush, some of my hair started coming out of my brush, and I mean like a bunch at a time, and I'm just like, why is this happening? Like, I clean all my other brushes like that, so I don't know if that was a defective brush, because I kept pulling the hairs out. I wasn't losing any density in the brush, but I just kept pulling the hairs out till the hairs didn't come out no more. So maybe I was just like, maybe that was just a fluke, maybe I have a defective brush, but I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Thank you all for watching my review on the Real Techniques brush cleansing gel. Couldn't get it out, and the brush palette that comes with it. Remember to like, I hate when I do that. I want to thank you for watching my review of Real Techniques brush cleansing gel along with their brush cleansing palette. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, peace and happiness. Bye.